Dave Knows How.
Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas and praying that we all have a much better new year to come. This last year, 2020, has just been crazy. And what else can be said about that, right? So hopefully 2021 will be a much better year. So I wanted to make a video and show you guys. I started on building the splitting stands for this Kubota L2800. And I wanted to show you what it looks like. We've got it mounted here on the side of the tractor, and basically all it is a trailer jack stand that goes on the tongue of a trailer. And I welded it to a piece of angle iron. It's like a 3-inch by 3-inch by 1/4-inch thick angle iron coming this way, and then a piece of the same stuff going across this way. Bored 2 holes in it and bolted it to the existing holes that is in the loader frame that bolts to the tractor. Not the part that comes off when the loader comes off, but the part that stays on the tractor and is bolted to the tractor engine housing. So this thing is just pull that out and rotate it around just like you would on a trailer, jack it down until it's snug against the ground, and hopefully that'll be enough to hold this tractor up to keep it from tilting over. So we've got one on this side and one on that side, and that's how we're going to do it. We've got it bolted in right here with some grade 8 bolts through the existing holes that were there, some lock nuts. We're ready to go. The bottom of this thing's got a smooth bottom, so hopefully that's enough to be able to push this thing on that smooth bottom and not need any kind of wheels or anything on the bottom there. However, I did start building a set of low profile wheels to go on here if I get in a position where I think I may need the wheels. Then I'll either bolt these on the end or weld them on there or something. Well, looky there. Here comes old Daisy girl, coming to see Pop. How you doing, baby girl? Daisy's been real sick lately, and she hadn't been walking or eating at all. And I had her in the emergency room, and I had her to her vet, and they did a bunch of tests and whatnot, and they finally come back and said that she was eat up with arthritis. And so they gave her a steroid shot, and immediately after the steroid shot, she started feeling better. She wasn't in excruciating pain like she was. And a couple days after that, she started eating again. And now she's actually moving around a little bit, which is, I mean, just has me jumping for joy, because I was broke that I was gonna lose this dog. I really was. She, you know, she's such a special thing, and I was broken to see her. I know a lot of you guys probably don't even know who Daisy is, but from time to time, she walks through the video like she did just then. She doesn't try to steal the show away or nothing, but from time to time, she'll walk in front of the camera and make her little debut. So I do want to thank you guys out there that have been very supportive and know about Daisy's condition, and have actually stepped up and made some donations to help with Daisy's vet care and vet bills and medication bills and all that kind of stuff. I really do appreciate it. I was kind of overwhelmed, you know. You get the emergency room bill, and then she had the vet bill, and then she had medication bills, and it was kind of adding up, getting a little crazy. But she's doing remarkably better. She's back in there walking the property line, and I'm just overjoyed at how well she's doing. So I should probably mention a very special thank you to Frank down in Florida, who has helped me financially greatly with this whole situation. Also, Robert out in California. Robert sent a nice donation this morning, and he didn't even know anything about Daisy, but you know, the Lord, I guess the Lord moved him to send a donation, and he did, and it was perfect timing, and that's gonna help a lot. Also, Don over at Houndsman One, you know, he kind of sort of adopted Daisy in a way. He's a big hound fan like I am, and so I want to thank Don for his financial support with Daisy, and also for his unwavering prayers for Daisy, because obviously it made a huge difference. Because you know, you just seen it. She walked right on through the camera like she normally likes to do. She's making her rounds around the perimeter of the house, and that's what she likes to do. She likes to walk a property line. So anyway, I'm glad that she came through here. She was in the car. I just took her for a ride, and she wouldn't get out the back seat. She likes to lay there for a little while, so I guess she got tired of laying there, and she jumped out on her own. So that's impressive. She jumped out the back seat of that car by herself. That's pretty impressive. She couldn't have done that 3 days ago, I can tell you. She couldn't have done that, because she couldn't even stand up. It was just heartbreaking to see her like that. Anyway, let's get back to this tractor stand. It seems like this is going to be a good option. It's going to work. I ran this jack stand down till it touched. I got one on the other side. I ran it down till it touched. And then I turned this one a full turn, that one a full turn, this one a full turn, that one a full turn, back and forth until it raised the whole tractor up in the air, front wheels off the ground, and it held it just fine. Didn't break, nothing went wrong. So based on that test, I think this jack stand is going to hold this thing. When I split the tractor in half, it's going to hold the front end. It'll also keep it from tilting side to side, because you know there's a pivot point on the front axle, and having these one on each side, it's going to hold it steady, and it's not going to just flop over. And we're going to take the front end loader off when we split it, so that'll be that much less weight on there. I'm also in the process of building a splitting stand for the rear end of the tractor that's going to attach to the transmission just rearward of the split line at the transmission and the engine. It's going to bolt to the transmission, so it'll be hard fastened to the transmission, and it's going to have some wheels on the bottom, and it's going to extend from somewhere around the midline of the back wheel all the way across to the midline of the back wheel on that side, and hold the rear end of the tractor from falling down and hitting the ground when we unbolt it. Hopefully, those stands together will make it easier to push this thing back together once we get everything changed out, new clutch and all that kind of stuff put in there. like I said, I'm in the process of building the rear splitting stand. At some point, I'll probably do a video and show you guys how that's coming along, what it looks like, and what all was entailed in making that splitting stand for the rear end. The rear splitting stand was a little bit more complex than this front splitting stand. This thing just consisted of a trailer jack rated for about 2,000 pounds or so, 2 pieces of angle iron welded together and bolted on here with some grade 8 bolts. Nothing fancy, fairly crude actually, but I think it will be functional and it will work. Anyhow, I guess that's it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching the channel and sticking with me. I want to tell you how much I do appreciate the prayers for me, my family, and Daisy, of course. She's part of the family. I don't think she would have gotten through all this without those prayers. I really don't. I mean, when I took her to the emergency room, they was talking about putting her down, you know, saying she was in so much pain and everything. But she's doing remarkably well. She's still back there walking back and forth, and I'm really, I can't be any more happy. I mean, I know she's not 100%. She's probably never going to be 100%. If I can get her through this cold winter and into the summer where it's warmer, if she can make it that long, hopefully the pain will ease up tremendously and she'll be able to get along a lot better. And then maybe we can cut those steroids back, because the steroids are playing havoc with her kidneys. Her kidneys were already not functioning at 100%. They're only functioning at 75%. Her thyroid is also a little screwed up. So she's taking medicine for the thyroid, but the steroids that she's on has a negative effect on the kidneys. So it's gonna do more damage to those kidneys, and that's not a good thing. So anyway, I'm hoping that we'll have a short winter and we'll get into some warmer weather, and then maybe at that point I can take her off the steroids for a little while, give her body a break, and then we'll see how things go from there. Anyhow, I guess I'll go ahead and cut this video right here, and you know, I just can't tell you how much I appreciate the support and everything from the YouTube community and from so many of you guys that have just become like family. And like I said here, name names, but I'd be here all day. But I did want to thank those people that just stepped up and made some donations, and they weren't asked to. They you know, Spirit moved them to do it, and they did it, and it was perfect timing, because the bills that were created with Daisy were they were stacking on up there, you know, stacking right on up there. The 2 vet bills were over $300 each, and the emergency room wanted to do $1,500 worth of tests, and I don't have $1,500 for tests, so we did get some tests done at her vet, and it came in considerably less than that $1,500, so we did have those done. And we got medication, and we're just kind of going from there. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.